What is up, YouTube? This is Joe from Team Def Better, giving you a deck update on my Galaxy Photons. I know it's been like forever since I made a video, and I apologise for that. Being like the only uploader on this channel, I should try and make things consistent, even if it's just one video a week, which I will probably try and start doing. If I don't keep it up, then I apologise. But things have just been going on with university and all that kind of stuff, and now it's all finished and done. I'm gonna try and start giving up some videos on this channel. I've been playing, while I've been gone, I've been playing around a few decks and that. Obviously this deck has been the main deck I've been playing around with ever since we got our lovely Galaxy Soldier and even our surprisingly full armor Photon, which I wasn't even planning to be getting. I don't think we'd be getting this card till 8 months, but they just thought, you know what, here you go. I've been playing around a few other decks and you'll be seeing those on the channel sometime soon. Apologies if my mic is quiet, if my voice is quiet. I'm playing around a few settings on my computer and all that kind of stuff, so I'm going to have to try and up it. But enough of all that. This is just some simple news, which is just mostly just me saying sorry. And let's get on with the deck profile. The deck has gone a lot of changes ever since Soldier came to us. I've been playing around with a few builds, pure Xyz builds, the longest build I've been playing with. Mostly trying to get my cyber build engine going, but for some strange reason it's not working as well as it used to. Maybe because it feels like I haven't been giving it much love, but this is a build that I've been playing with, considering since I came up with a plan for Galaxy Serpent, and I will go through it once I get to it through the deck profile. So we've got a normal engine, which you will see in majority of Galaxy Photon decks, just because it works. Is 3 Photon Dragons, 2 Knights, 3 Soldiers, and 3 Wizards. This is your main engine. This is where majority of like all your combos come from. You have your 3 dragons because he's the main card you use to exceed with. These are your big boss monsters in the main deck. If you want, but you mostly use them to just revive and go into an Xyz play, or search out for your deck to go into an Xyz play. People go around from 3 to 2. I've been thinking of dropping it to 2 just to see how it works, but so far 3 is going perfectly well. 2 Knights, you mostly see through my deck profiles. I always have 3 Knights, but I've dropped down to 2 recently, and 2's been going perfectly. He just goes. 3 was just a bit too inconsistent when I was playing with it and comparing and looking back. I was like, okay, yeah, you know, a lot of my dead draws was joined to a 3rd Knight, because you mostly just want to search him out for your Soldier, because when you want Knight when you know you're going to get a playoff, and because of that you're going through Soldier. So we got 2 Knights, 3 Soldiers, simple as. Just search out all your stuff, goes into all your plays, goes into your rank 5 plays, helps build up your rank 8 plays, so on and so forth. You won 3 of him. I've seen a few people go to 2, but I prefer 3. 3 Wizards, searches out everything in your deck, simple as that. And then we go to our other stuff, which is Galaxy Cloud Dragon. I won 1 of him just because I feel like 2 or 3 would just be inconsistent. 1 just works fine for me. When I get him, I just play it and just get out of Photon Dragon. Or even when I've been playtesting, I bring out a Tachyon Dragon and go into a Prime full armor play. So that goes really nicely. And then we have 2 Galaxy Serpents, which is probably like the biggest confusion that you're all looking at in my deck. I've always wanted to try and get into a synchro variant within the build, just because I find synchro is quite a powerful play, and I just want to see if it works. Because you can search him off through Soldier, you can revive it through 0, so I thought, let's see how it works. And it's been working quite well. I might drop it down to 1 just to see if 1 works better than 2, but so far 2's been going perfectly well for me. You'll see the synchro choices that I picked later on. Then we got one Photon Thrasher, just because I like the play of Thrasher at night. It just gets me some board presence when I need it. And 3 overlay boosters. I don't run instant fusion. I find it just because the extra deck is a bit too cloggy. It's a bit too tight at the moment, and I prefer overlay boosters because it is a discard fodder for Galaxy Soldier. That's also why Galaxy Serpent's not as inconsistent as you might think it is, because I can always just ditch it for Soldier. And then the power up boost I like from overlay booster. And then spells, we got 2 Axel Lights, 3 Expeditions, 2 Zeros, 2 Trade-ins. This is generally what I always have in my Galaxy decks, just because it just works. It always works for me. I find 3 Trade-ins just too much, because you mostly just want to ditch Galaxy Eyes if you have it in your hand. You don't really want to ditch Knight, so I go down to 2. 1 Soul Charge for Revival, 1 Book of Moon for play disruptions, 1 Raigeki just to blow up the board when we need it, 2 MSTs because we don't like back row, and Vanities just destroys his deck. 1 Solemn Warning, so trap lineup, we've got 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Compulse, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Phoenix Chains, and 2 Call of the Haunted. I've always gone away from Call of the Haunted. I've always never wanted to play it, just because I was thought 0 was just enough, but after playtesting, 2 Call of the Haunted is actually very good in this deck, just because a lot of our stuff are big beaters by themselves, and also if we bring back Soldier we can go to more search plays. So 2 Call of the Haunted has just been doing very nicely in this deck. I recommend trying it out. And now we go into the extra deck. So we got 2 full armor Photon Dragons. This is our biggest monster. It's kind of like our new Neo Galaxy Eyes. Now I want to try Neo Galaxy Eyes again just for fun and just see if it actually works. But 2 full armors is perfectly. You can drop it down to 1 though. He's not that expensive last time I checked. So for all you budget players out there who play Galaxy Photons, you could probably grab 2 copies. 3 you'll never need. You'll never need 3. So 2 of him, 2 Prime Photons. I always see people playing this at 1, and I don't know why. I find 2, he's your, other than full armor, he's your main big boss monster of the deck, of the extra deck. So it's just like, I don't know why you wouldn't play him at 2, but you know, who, oh well, personal choice. I play 2 Tachyon Dragons just because I like the extra name Galaxy, because a lot of the cards in the deck require Galaxy Eyes to be on the field, or Galaxy to be on the field, so I like to play 2 Tachyons just in case I want to. Plus I don't really want to use up, if I want to go to full armor play, I don't really want to use up a Prime Photon for it, so the extra Tachyon is there to go Tachyon, full armor, bam. Bear in mind, note, here's a note to all you players. If you do play full armor, detach your Tachyon Dragon first, just because if you do draw into your Cloud Dragon, or if you have a Galaxy Zero in that, then you can easily revive Tachyon and go into another full armor play. It might seem obvious, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. And then to round off the rank 8s, we have 2 Felgrands. I play 2 Felgrands because I actually have 2 Felgrands. In fact, I have 3 Felgrands, but I find 3 just a bit too much. But if you can't afford a second Felgrand, any other rank A, Hieratic Sun Dragon is another good option, or a number 15 Gimmick Puppet can also work. Hieratic Sun probably more. But I play 2 Felgrands because majority of times you will go into Felgrand first in the game, just because he just stops a lot of decks and stops a lot of stuff. Then we have the 1 Ptolemy M7. I just recently got him along with a whole bunch of Cancella stuff. Pretty much like a whole deck I purchased for like £20 on eBay. I managed to win it, and Ptolemy was within that, so I was just like, you know, why not, let's throw it in here. Ptolemy's been going very nicely actually. I really do enjoy it. I've always wanted to have one myself, and now I've got him. I just love playing him. I love using him in my decks now, especially if I can go into a Pleiades play, which is what we have to finish off the Xyz, 2 Pleiades. I have been thinking of dropping out one for Volcasaurus, but I just prefer Pallades. I feel like he just stops a lot of decks better than Volcasaurus. Volcasaurus is just kind of like you play it in that turn, he'll do well, then he'll probably get stopped next turn. At least Pallades, I can play it, stop something that turn by bouncing something, smack for 25 or 3000 if I can do an overlay booster. And then I know during my opponent's turn he'll still be useful to play something I can bounce it. So that's why I go to 2 Pallades. Then for the synchro choices, I've gone with a Leo, Keeper of the Sacred Trees. You can make him with a Galaxy Eyes or a Galaxy Knight with Galaxy Serpent, and that's a very easy thing to pull off, especially with all the revivals we have in the deck. We can get out one of these two very easily, and then just simply normal summon a Galaxy Serpent. And then for level 7 synchros, we have a Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, just so good right now in this format. Just stops a lot of stuff. Anything that tries to target him is just nope. Then we have a Ancient Sacred Wyvern for a big beat stick. If we have early game, if we're in the lead. And then we have a Black Rose Dragon for a normal backgo as well. I am thinking of switching out Ancient Sacred Wyvern for a Michael the Arc Lightsworn, just because I don't really use Sacred Wyvern that much, and I'm kind of forced here and there to go into a Clear Wing if I can make a synchro. Oh, sorry about that. To make a synchro play, so I might put in the Arc. I might put in Michael as another way to go. Okay, you know, if I'm gonna go for a level 7, I don't have to go to Clear Wing. And he can banish things as well, so it's very useful. I just put a third MST in here just because if you don't have it in the main deck, I would highly recommend to put it in your side deck, because back row, this deck just doesn't like back row. But yes, that's the deck profile, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed it. I will be trying to make consistent uploads to the channel as I can. I am planning to show off the fusion deck that I am playing. So at the moment, because I'm trying to build a deck that's majority XCs, one that's majority of fusions, and one that's majority of synchros. And when I say majority, I mean it's like the main goal is to do that kind of summon method. So like with this is my XC summon deck. Even though I can synchro summon, the main goal of the deck is to spam out XCs. So that's what I mean by that. So keep an eye out on the channel, and you'll be seeing another deck profile sometime soon. Thanks for watching. If you like this deck, leave a like down below. It just shows, you know, I got some people watching and they like my decks. If you have any comments on the deck, post them in the comments below. I'm open to any and all suggestions, even deck requests as well. I do like to build deck profiles. A lot of my friends always ask for help with their decks, and I'm that kind of person who likes to build skeletons for people. So if you want a skeleton for a deck that you're having trouble with building, post it in the comment below again, and I will post up a video and I can help you out with that. Or if I can't put up a video, I will at least comment with a link to a dueling network profile, because they're easier to build links to, of the skeleton that you request. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.